Hi everybody, you're still watching Solux Interactive stream, and my name is Anastasia, and actually you can call me Sia, and let's see what's wrong with our drone and with our minions, why it still don't work. So Horror, are you here? Yep. Hi everybody.
Yeah, we finished with that news. When the
Yep.
territory,
And we actually have
still keeping their X velocity. The Z velocity is to let's change it to 50. And yeah, maybe if you change the velocity, use the value.
okay. So
Observe the screen and flags a bit. Come on guys, I need to get more minutes on the oh,
yep.
oh, it's good.
And yikes. And
Uh, one more thing to avoid is now this minutes jumps on the size of our drum. Let's change it to ordinal, which companies they need jump for. Let's create a new variable called victims component to attach. This here is free.
yay, fun play.
Change your camera position so you can see this time. Can you change the camera position?
Yep, sorry guys. Just like maybe. Oh, it's hard. Oh my. Hey. Just like that. But you see, this Solix doesn't look so good. Okay, just wait a minute. I'll do something with it. We have no. Hey. Okay, let it be like that. It's all okay. Is it okay with me in a camera? In this camera? Yeah, I'm too bright, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Oh my, let's do something. Okay, you can, I don't know, Horror, explain what you're actually doing and I'll do something with this camera. So,
Alright, I'm just going to find the position on player's mesh where this minion will be attached later. I cannot hear myself.
Why? In Twitch? Oh, you talking. A sound come from you to me. Everybody who hear Horror. Actually, it's weird that you don't hear yourself. A. Oh no. Oh no. Now it's all okay? Check, check. Yeah, you're talking. Yep. Guys, some of you can hear horror on Twitch. Nobody's watching Twitch. Our streaming. Oh. Oh, hi. So we have some technical problems. Hello, guys. How are you today? Okay. Okay, sure. Okay, just wait a minute, please. Oh no, let's go too fast, yeah? Was all okay with you? Hello? Yep. Oh. Okay, Dima. How about that? Hello. Oh, no sound from you, Dima. Horror, what's wrong? I'm get upset. Oh, sorry, I don't. Я вже
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Стартуєм. Connecting.
Greetings, greetings again.
Yep.
It's another try. Let's
Yes,
try.
online on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. It's all okay? Yay. Yay.
Now, yeah, I can hear myself on Twitch. Sorry, guys, technical issues. Probably Twitch dead. Sorry, not Twitch, but OBS has dead. All right, let's return to our amazing things. Alright, once we decide to attack that actor, we need to find its random component, which we will attach to later. So we will get that component. Let's set its type to component. To a component. Yeah. And
Okay. Now it's all okay.
it goes into
I'm just
component
checking,
section
sorry.
for some reason.
Sorry, guys.
Right. We found a new component which we are going to, and we will use this location of that component to jump our minion to world location. I guess we cannot use this. Let me just find other type of component which we can use. Scene component. Yeah, scene component should be fine. Victims component to attach. From targets. Right, we need to add this here as well. Attach to component, this one.
Okay.
This to this. To cast to drone. We are attacking a drone. Target. As drone base, we need to set its target here. And that should be fine. Instead of using this actor location, we will use components location, which is component to attach, world location, and use it here. One second, please. All right, let's try now. Come on, my green guys. Alright, I'm full of minions. I guess we don't need this. Let's have it for now. Once it's attacked, we attach it to actor. Let's do one more checking. Destroyed all these minions. This animation looks a bit weird. But stick with it right now. We also need to notify our target actor, our drone, that was attacked by minion. Let's do this one more time. Let's do this transformation, this casting stuff from target. And as drone base, we need to create a new function called unattacked by creep. Sorry, not here. Attacked by minion. And let's have a property. Come on. Minion. Ooh. Nope. Minion step minion something minion base. We don't need to know which exact type of minion we were attacked from. Good, so we have list of minion. We should have list of minions currently attached to. No, I have a better idea. Rather than doing this, we are going to calculate how many attached minions we have on our minion possible socket. And also we need to mark some sockets which are already busy by other minions, and we need to do it in minion class itself. Let's try to find all the attached child actors, children components, all descendants. Let's iterate. Let's go through all this children components. Definitely should be some kind of attached actor. Nope. Get attached actors. We can try to check attached actors from this class. Let's try to do some iteration here. And let's just print all the attached actors. Once our hero is attacked by a minion, let's just simply show its name on the screen. And now we will know how many minions are currently attached to our drone. Right, come on, spawn me more minions. Ah, yeah, my bad. Wow, that sound.
I don't know.
Why
I
so
just
depressive?
try to understand something. Okay. Just...
Alright. Great, so when we attack on minions, we can iterate through all the attached actors, see if its element implements or has class, has tag, has class, get component, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Base class, base creep, base minion. Okay. Minion, base class. Let's do this just by casting. Minion. I just realized that we need to know what that minion should do in order to think I'm going into the wrong direction. Rather than checking it on a drone itself, need to know what minion actually does to the drone. We got a drone. We can calculate its amount of other attached minions. Let's have this function. Can be useful later. Let's move this into the function. Do evil to player. And I need to rename this variable from self sorry to drone. Get a list of all minions. Not minions. We need to custom base custom minion to our own minion, to our favorite type of minion. And if it's you know, we need to have a local variable. Let's create a local variable called touched minions. This variable is integer. Every time we getting as check-in, we need to set it to 0 to ensure that it's contain proper data, and then increment it every time we find another minion. Then let's create a sequence. Be easier to manipulate this node blocks. First of all, let's find the amount of minions. Secondly, let's do a damage. Let's switch on. Can we switch it? Switch on int. And the first minion, if there are no minions attached to the sector, let me just check whether we're touching it. Yes, we don't need to have 0 elements. Let's keep it for some weird reason. Say 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drone number 3 will kill our player. Our drone, so minion number 1 will decrease speed, drone speed by set a function called. Let's create. Sorry. Let's create a function called change max speed. Let's put it. Let's call it effect change max speed. put it into folder effects. So need to add value, load percents to decrease. Percents. We can set minus value. Set percents here as well. And if this percents is set in minus value, we need to change. We can decrease the speed. Let's just clone this and call it velocity modifier. We can manipulate with velocity modifier rather than manipulating with max velocity value, which we cannot retrieve. We cannot restore them later. So velocity modifier, we just need to plus those percents. Let's do it in more elegant way, like this, and then back to velocity modifier. Also, let's have a boolean variable which tells us whether we should check that this velocity modifier cannot exceed 100%. Let's not do this right now. Right. So let's create a new variable called how much velocity percent should be, how many velocity percent should be decreased once it's attached. Let's call it velocity decrease percent. Let's set it float and add it to effects.
Sorry guys, it's really uncomfortable sitting like that, so I'm just turning off my keyboards and just don't look at me, please.
Come on.
Yep, here I am. So what's wrong now?
I can't see why it's not it's not here. So why is actor do not? We need to have drone base to change this. Max speed, percent velocity. Say it. Mag. Let's store it in positive. To change percent. Let's keep it in negative. The comment. By default, let's put it minus 20, minus 60, minus 75. We can easily recognize that we were successfully decreased player speed. Okay, I will be more loud as CS asked me to do. Alright. If we get only one attached minion, we will decrease speed. If we have two minions attached to player, we need to copy this function, maybe duplicate, and change attack speed in persons. Same as here. We'll have attack speed modifier, attack inflation. Let's rename it attack speed time, and duplicate that and say attack speed modifier. Again, it will be stored in persons. And just replace everything here with new values. Don't need these two nodes anymore. It's a new function. So now, and if a second, it's effective attack speed fire. We have persons velocity change persons, so let's duplicate this. Say attack speed change persons. Right, let's put it minus 75 for debug level. It's number 2, and number 3 drawn minion, sorry, will add damage. Apply damage. Apply damage, let's say 1000 or even 10,000 more damage to this actor. This type, damage type. Okay. Right. By default, this will do the same. Let's try to debug, let's see what will happen. Just keep in mind that we are not processing when player attacks as minions, and it may kill minions which were already attached, which have been already attached to player itself. So we need to remove this negative effects. Yes, it's attached. Now we have no attached minions. It's wrong. Let's remove this node, because we don't have an actor probably. If more than 3 drones, they will do nothing, because player should be destroyed at this moment.
Ouch.
Come on,
Yay.
I want you.
Yay.
Come and get me.
Roger.
Oops.
What was that?
Touched minions, 0.
What happened?
Minion has touched, but deal no damage. Let's see why it's not. Why it's not here? Okay, yeah. Touched minions 0. Get touched actors.
So hard.
Touched actors is empty. Oh my.
Yeah.
It was working just a few moments.
Aww. Okay.
Give me a second. I'll think
I
why.
always get upset when it's not working.
To check what is, and maybe I just forgot to
Maybe.
set its property. Bye. Attacked. Yeah, sure. See it? Try.
We.
Alright, we have 1 attached minion at this moment. And let's have 2 attached minions. The second attached minion will change attack speed by 75%. Why does it have 3? It's interesting. Velocity modifier percent 1000? 75. Sorry, it's pawn. Velocity modifier percent 0 and attack speed modifier percent 0. We need to remove this and probably add a new folder called modifiers. Then, when we move in our drone, in our base drone probably, it's base drone. Yeah. Movement, update movement, max velocity, percent. Let's change amount percents from -75 to 0 -5. -0.75, because we agreed that all the percents will be less than 1. In case they are less than 100%. Then we simply multiply this on velocity modifier percents. Simple enough. Oh yeah, because it's 0. By default it should be 1. 100%. The same for attack. to move this breakpoint. No, I cannot go so slow, so fast, and even jump works strange. Yeah, and third minion killed me. That's all, folks. You got 3 minions, you're dead. Let's change attack speed and attack tick, progress percents, and need to probably it's in the controller. I guess we need to move everything from controller. Do we use this? Maybe I shall remove it. Just game mode. Really? Why? Ah, sorry, it's nested class, it's okay. Everything is fine. Let's change it in a base controller. Attack percents. On attack and tick, we adding attack timer plus blah blah blah. Attack timer is divided on attack speed time. I have no idea what's happening here. I assume we need to get my pawn attack speed time multiplied to float to float to modifier and get attack speed modifier presence. Alright, and modify it on it. Attack timer, speed time, reach, attack speed.
Hard.
Oh my god.
Yep.
It's so complicated now. The game is only 2 weeks and it is already very complicated.
Okay.
Attack timer.
It's always when something goes wrong, I get upset. Yeah?
Maybe we need to do something with attack timer rather than with...
So you find a problem, yeah?
Yes. Attack. How many damage per second? How many ticks or attack ticks we need to keep per second? I guess we need to divide on this value rather than multiply on attack modifier percent. If it less than 0, it's the problem. 0 goes here, and we get nans. Oh yeah. Cannot have attack speed modifier less than 0 point infinite amount of zeros and something. Or we can multiply this on this.
Okay.
Let's just try and see what will happen. Bad design of code. Maybe it's a good opportunity to rewrite everything. And this one should go here, and this one should go there. Looks okay. If it looks okay, it should work okay.
See how it works.
Let me check. Come on.
Hello.
Where's your little friend? Oh! Get out from me! Get out from me! No! No, give me one. Bye bye. And now I'm trying slowly to inflate. Yeah, but effects is still existing. Right. In this case,
Okay.
what we need to do is the only way how we can get rid of these minions is to check attack results. Every time we do an attack, any successful attack, on end attack, we're going to reset attack effects, plus we also need to check, do we have minions on ourselves? If we don't have any minion, we need to restore minions effect. It's a better idea. We don't need to care about these minions, but we need, I mean from here, but we need to ask every minion to, before it dies, we need to check, was it attached to a player? If it does, we need to restore player's base properties. First of all, let's override function called onDied. Better let's do it from here. First of all, let's do our custom logic, then call to parent function at the end.
Dima, actually, you can.
Because minions events will be called in some random direction. We don't know how many minions left on the player after this function or before it, so let's just recalculate amount of attached minions. Let's make this function as, let's do this as a function and call it calculate attached minions. This function should return an integer amount of attached minions.
I just want to remind you that we have just 11 minutes before. Yay!
Before we will play Heart of the Storm. Heroes of Storms.
Yes.
Storm. Alright. It's motivate me. Oh yeah, let's do it quickly. Let's do it and forget about that. Team Deathmatch. We don't have a local variable called attached minions here. Let's do it. What's happening? Why can't I create this? I can. Why? Alright. Looks legit. Attached minions here. This function is quite easy to perform at any time. Let's not care about performance. And let's do this. I don't want to keep another useless variable. Need it anymore? Yes, please.
Okay.
And that's all.
Mm-hmm.
No attached minions set. We'll call default function and do nothing. The same as for here. On that. On that. We'll call calculate attached minions function here. First of all, let's check whether it was attached to anybody at all. So get victim. Check is valid. Maybe that's better. Add it here. It's not valid. My bad. Change the order. Here and here, so fine. If it's not valid, we'll return nothing. It will return in a way. Because attached minion set by 0. And if we did, we don't need to do extra validation. We don't need this function. We don't need this at least. We just need to get victim. Yes, let's have this target function. And target needs to be here as well. Alright, on function do able to player, need to get target from drone, which is fine, and on that we check in victim. And if there are some drones, we get attached minions amount. We do another switch. Copy this. It's not so lazy Friday it is supposed to be.
Actually, for you it's not
Everyone
lazy.
works
Yep.
hard.
But
First,
yeah.
by the way, we don't need number 3 because if 3 and all that. And anyway, if there are only 1 left, then let's change a velocity back to our victim, which is drone. Effect edge mark speed persons back to minus negate float. I don't like this. Say minus float 0 minus this one. Let's set it to here. If we are working on with 2, just 2 left, we need to do the same but with attack speed. Again, let's minus it from 0, and let's have our drone victim. Somebody here, right here, and call an effect called change attack speed modifier, please. Speed modifier. Set it with this. A bit down. Right, looks good. Let's call it on 2. Anyway, after every possible case, we are going to call this. Let's do this in sequence. Regardless of this situation, we always need to call parent. And let's do it right here.
Okay.
It's fine. Let's just check. Should be working fine. Just need to get 2 creeps. Sorry, 2 minions.
See? Where are you?
Come on, guys, who want to ride the train?
Choo choo.
Choo choo. Okay, let me catch the first one. Bye. Now my speed is too slow. My shift still works.
The second
My boost
one.
is so slow.
Oh my.
Wow,
So
there are
many
too much of them.
minions.
Attack works fine. Hello.
Look at that.
Bye, guys. Now my attack is slow, but once I attack it, nothing happens. Oh, attack works fine, but velocity is still slow. Let me check what has happened actually.
Two creeps flight.
If there are more than 3, I don't know in which case it's possible. We will do nothing. Nothing. Nothing and nothing. Well, now I'm moving in the opposite direction because my speed is... Oh, now it's even less than 0. We need to carefully check this, as we have minus. From 0 to max velocity, maybe more. Say 2x max velocity. No, let's say... Wow, what's happening? Max float from 8 or 0. So it will not go into the opposite direction. That's fine. The same for attack. I'm not sure that it can go into the negatives.
I just want to remind you that we
negative.
have 2 minutes.
2 minutes. No. Every time we change attack speed modifier, we need to ensure that it is not going into the negative. And same for... Oh yeah, it can go into the negative, but it cannot be less than 1. Let's just change this to functions and clamp by -1 and 1. We cannot have 110 boost. Can? Let's not to have this. Same for attack speed. Cannot attack faster than technically can, and attack speed cannot go less than 1 -1. Let's check. And another interesting thing that I have no idea why we getting rid of those nasty minions. Attack decreased. Alright, we have 1 of minus 0.47. 0.47. 75, sorry, 47. I don't know what I'm talking about. 7. We have minus. Velocity modifier percents. Now it should be 1. Let's just check it here. When we doing our movement, sorry, and here, check. This is 1, this is 1000, so it should be working fine. Unless we got some hidden Come on. I just want to continue playing. Yeah, right, it works. So, good guys, we have 2 creeps, we cannot get rid of them. 2 creeps died instantly. No second event was called. But let's do this. Not today. Thanks for watching and see you in a few minutes when we will play together in Horse. And happy Friday to all of you. Bye.